Alright, let's just wait for the old Twitch to catch up with reality. Oh yeah, here we go. And we start off with an advert. Absolutely perfect. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Crash Landing or Crafting Paradise or whatever I want to mispronounce this as, because that's just the way I roll. So, what has happened since the last time we were streaming? Oh, what's this an advert for? Oh, new Hunger Games movie. Yeah, okay, that should be interesting. Alright, well, welcome everybody, or as I believe at the moment it's Neo, but welcome Neo. And, oh, night's falling, so ideal time to go and just have a look at what I've been up to since the last episode. Not a lot is to be the answer, but what I have done is taken this track a whole bunch of distance, so let's just take it for a little ride. Not quite to the city yet. This has been quite a large undertaking, to say the least. This is great. If you can... Oh no, they've lost it. The spiders try and race you on the roof. It's quite funny, but yeah, we've got the track to about 150 blocks out from the city. So, oh, there we go. That's as far as we are. The city base is 164 blocks that way, and that spider, he really does want a piece of me. Let's go back anyway. Yep, come on then, follow. You can't keep up. But yeah, so I've been digging. I may do a little bit of this on the stream. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Sometimes it's just nice to... Oh, another one after me. Come on. It does lag a bit when you're on the cart though, because obviously it's trying to load the world. So that's all good fun. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we've done so far. I actually have run out. I've got a bit of track left, but run out of powered rail. Made a whole bunch of minecart, so should there not be a minecart here, press the button, you got a minecart. All simple stuff really. And that is pretty much it. That's what I've been up to when I've not been running around on the major server. I've had to reset that quarry. That decided to play silly sod, and I think it's probably just trying to work its way back to where it got to now. And yeah, that's it. That's as exciting as it gets today. Now I need some food, which of course is no longer an issue because I've got my friendly villagers over there who trade me good food for emeralds, so that's nice. Let me just divest myself of these bits that I need for the track, and go down. So I want to get this thing running. So I just heard the zombies there, and obviously for that we are going to need some vent for it. Where are you? Cooling vent? No, you're not going to tell me cooling vent if I type in vent. Alright. That applied. There we go. I have to do it the hard way. That's got the word vent in it. Anyway, so yeah, we need to do this, which obviously we need to get ME cable. Now this is all pretty easy stuff. We just need to go and grind up some nether quartz, which obviously we're not now short of. And speaking of which, I still need to put some damage on that before I can actually level that up. And we need to get the old ME cable going, so I'm going to need some glass as well, I would imagine, which is all handy because there is leolorium. Let me just put that into my golden bag and we'll be on and doing stuff. Okay, and I should really fill those up again. Right, can you pulverise those? Oh, you can, good. How much do you give me? Oh, that's no good to me. Let's just break them back down again. What am I doing? Bang. Pulverise me that, please. So we've got the vents to do. Then we've got the really fun stuff, which is going to be the crafting CPU, which uses these PRC LX300s, and also the pattern provider, which uses the PRC 300s and PRC 100s. So plenty of that to be going. Whether we'll get all there, I honestly don't know tonight, but you know, we'll do what we can. What else? I want to get on and get some of these remaining quests done. So we need to, for this quest, we need to do the sewer, sludge boil and biofuel generator and slaughterhouse. So I suppose we could go and get that lot underway. Now the question is, have I got any? I've got a little bit of plastic fantastic, so that will give us a start. I should have a whole load of these, I do, and I should have, refresh my bloody memory now, no, that's not what I want. I want sludge boiler, don't I? Sludge boiler, machine frame, invar and electrum and glass. Oh no, God, it's been a long day today, that's my excuse and I am sticking to it. So I'm going to need a little bit of redstone. I left it in the chest, and let's have a look. Redstone, I probably need 3 or 4 of these, don't I? And in fact, if I do 4, whoops, then that should cover me for the whole batch of machines. So hopefully everybody's had a good weekend anyway. Mine's been interesting after fixing a crash server today. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, it was one of those days. Oh, I've already got one machine frame, so let's have a look. We need you and you, and a couple of furnaces, a bucket and some plastic sheet. Of course I haven't got any plastic sheet because I've just used the plastic sheet I had up for good measure there. Okay, let's just go over to here. How are you doing? Almost done. So yeah, I've had that to fix. Basically the long and the short of it is the blood magic lava crystals don't play nicely with slab furnaces and crash the entire server, which means that you then have to download the world or the relevant chunks of the world and MC edit the furnace back out. Come on. Oh, well, we got that. I need redstone and I think for the fluix, don't I? Certus. If I were Certus quartz, where would I be? I should be getting Certus quartz, shouldn't I? I should be. Oh, I wonder whether you're over here. No. Hang on. Sifting dust gives Certus quartz, or is it sand for Certus quartz? Gravel gives. You know what? I'm completely losing it today. Let's just Certus quartz we can get from sifting dust. I'm sifting dust. So where the hell is the Certus quartz? tin. I must be going daft or something. Block of quartz. That's quartz, not Certus quartz. Let me just check something. No, that one. Yeah, the only way to make that is that. So where the hell is that going? Oh, I bet I know where it's going. I'm binning it. Oh, I've got loads upstairs. Doesn't matter. But I did want redstone. Okay, right. Let me get this cooking that I need to cook. So you've done that. Whack you in, and let's go find that Certus quartz that I've just been hunting around for the last God knows how long. Certus. There we go. Well, I didn't need to. And let's just get a stack of that, a stack of that, and a stack of that. Should give me 2 stacks of that. Brilliant. And then we can go thump and thump, and that gives us some ME cable to be going on with. Let me just put that away. Oh, I bloody had Certus quartz as well. Typical. Right. Let's try and keep focused on one thing, because my brain is not brilliant tonight. Let's start off with having some water, and we were doing a sludge boiler. Yeah, we were doing a sludge boiler, weren't we? Bucket, plastic sheets, and iron, and some furnaces. So furnaces. 2 of those, wasn't it? Iron. It was a couple of iron that we needed for that. Iron. Oh, I needed some more. Needed a bucket. Why did I get 5 there? Oh, because I already had 2, and I've got 10 buckets as well. God almighty, I'm derping tonight like a derpy thing. Right, give me some of this plastic, thank you very much, and make me some sheets. Go back up. So my sludge boiler is that. Bucket, and where are you? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Furnaces. So that's the sludge boiler off the list. So then we need to do the sewer. Now that one is machine frame and a pneumatic servo and 4 bricks and a bucket. So we need another machine frame, which is going to be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Bit of glass. And glass. PRX. Pneumatic servo. 2 of those. Now it's, if I remember rightly, it was 2 of those, 2 of those. Oh god, I can't remember rightly. And redstone. Yeah, I should have remembered rightly. Bricks. Bricks. Have I got any bricks? No, but oh yes, I have. 2, 3, 4. So that should be brick. Plastic. That servo and a bucket makes us 4 sewers. So biofuel generator. No doubt this is going to include some machine frame action as well. So biofuel generator. Oh no, this is redstone transmission coil and a blaze rod. Right, am I going to have to go to the... No, I've got blaze rods, that's good. Right, let's get what we need. Machine frame and a furnace. So first things first, get the furnace out of the way. Easy, they're the ones I like. 2 pistons, right. Do you know what, I should just keep a stack of iron in my inventory, it'd be easier. And oh, wood, I've got wood over here. No, I had wood over there. Wood. I did it again, didn't I? I honestly can't believe I always do that. Right, you can go in there for now. I need to go funk. Did it. And that's our 2 pistons. So then you've got the machine frame, which is will require more glass. Have I got any more ordinary glass? Yes. So that was 2 more invar, 2 more electrum. Might as well get 4. I'm going to need 2, aren't I? Definitely. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. And machine frame and a machine frame. And everybody's very quiet tonight. Neo, you're very quiet. How's my audio? Is it okay, by the way, if you are actually listening and not just signed in from last week? Right, that's silver with redstone. Silver. Silver with redstone. That's our transmission coil. And 2 blaze rods. So blaze rods, transmission coil, piston, machine frame, flint, thing, and furnace. Biofuel generator. And the last thing is the slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse. Oh bloody hell! I need a lot of invar. Certainly more than I've got. That invar is... What's the mix? I can never remember. 2 iron with ferrous. So ferrous. Take half of that. We'll just do a stack of that. No. Right, so we need some ferrous, which we can do here. Get the right stack in there. And oh dear. Sorry, that made me laugh. Thanks, Neo. It's been one of those days. Oh, and while we're waiting for the invar, so what did we need for that? Oh, lo and behold, a machine frame and a redstone reception coil. Redstone reception coil. Bonk. All good. We've got the machine frame, so the only thing we need is a buttload of invar and sticks, of course. Can't forget the sticks. Without sticks, life would be difficult in Minecraft without sticks. Just about everything starts with a stick. So 1 2 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 axes, 2 swords, and a gear, and I missed. And that should be everything necessary for that one. Axe, axe, sword, sword, gear, and plastique. And that should give us that. Now, which one? Essence berry bushes? Nah. Soul sand? They're all pretty crud, to be honest. The safari nets have got the potential to give me a bit of a surprise because they're mystery safari nets, so that's probably the one to go for there. So what's the next quest? Like I didn't know because I've not watched anybody play this before ever. Well, we got 10 buckets of meat, 10 buckets of pink slime, 10 buckets of sludge, and 10 buckets of sewage. Sewage is probably actually going to be fairly easy. Now what I could really use, that will do me, and some fluiduct and another servo, in fact 4 servos if I've got. Of course I don't have enough glass. That would be stupidity to believe that I would have enough glass. Let's go and get that going. You go in there, make me some sand. So the obvious and easy, the thing is with the villagers, and this is the way I'm kind of visualizing it, with these villagers food is no longer any kind of issue. Also, because I've strayed away from here, my ducts have all fouled up, so I am just going to very quickly log out and log back in again, and that will fix that particular problem once it's loaded. Good. I'll take a bite of something to eat with me, some spaghetti and meatballs. I'll leave that and that. I don't need the biofuel, I don't need the sludge boiler. I will probably want to make some more of those at some point, but for now I'm just dealing with this one. Iron goes back in there. Invar can go back. Oh, that's not the right place for Invar. That's the right place for Invar. And sludge boilers will work off any mob whatsoever. They don't have to be animals, and I cannot see the point in creating, you know, a cow farm or a sheep farm. I've got no desperate need. Oh, hi, how you doing? That quarry is foobar. I don't know what's going on with that quarry. Anyway, so it occurs to me that the obvious way to handle this would be, dare I, there's nobody in here, but nobody in here but us sheep. So we'll go down through there, through there, through there, and through there, because these sewers will collect from entities in here as well as they will collect from, you know, mobs that we put into our auto farm or whatever we put in there. So that is like my cheap and cheerful solution, if you like. And we can take, fortunately they don't require any power, which is always nice. And I will put the little tank, because that holds 16, I only need 10. I'll put the little tank there. Little tank, I don't know whether you've ever watched, it was a classic wartime comedy called Hello Hello, and absolute genius of a comedy it was. You know, one of those comedies that was way before its time, and there was a character in that called was it Lieutenant Gruber, who was a German tank officer, and he was very camp, and always referring to his little tank. Oh, I'll show you my little tank anytime. It was just one of those shows that was utter genius, and if you've not seen it, I would seriously recommend getting out there and going to, locating it and watching it, because it is brilliant. What was the Gestapo officer was Herr Flick. It was that kind of real tongue-in-cheek humour, and the genius behind it, if you've not seen it, was that they had obviously the French resistance with Rene, and let me just shut this window. Yeah, they had like the French resistance, and they had the Germans, and they all spoke English, but with a very stereotypical accent. So the French will speak very French, and the Germans would have the German accent, and the British airmen that were the French resistance were hiding, were all like, oh, hello. It was absolutely hilarious and well worth watching. Of course, you may not be your kind of thing, in which case don't watch it. Fine, I'll not judge. I'm easy. Also, my wife keeps telling me anyway. Anyway, sorry. In fact, there was a tiny bit of gravel left there. Let me just chuck that through. Then I can use this one, can't I? No, I can't. I haven't got enough redstone on me. Yeah, so that's it. When I think of a little tank, I'm getting flashbacks to the great... Oh, where did I put all that redstone I pulled up with me? There's some. So, I was doing pneumatic servos, wasn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those, and we can pop those in. So the nice thing with this is obviously I can turn the spawner on and spawn whatever I'm doing and get the drops from that while they get the sewer benefits. Whoa. And pneumatic servos being installed. One there, and last but not least, one for you. And you want to be on. Now, we may not have got any mobs spawned because I may not have been far enough away yet. But give it time and this will do the trick. Or it should do, as best as I'm aware. If it really doesn't work, the nice thing is I can just go in up here and disconnect the grinders, and they will I will get the benefit of getting it from mobs. What did I have in there anyway? Mini Enderman. Yeah. What I would like to get is an actual Enderman and not one of the mini varieties. Let's find the right thing and go and find out where I put my Safari Net launcher and stuffs. And I'll get some fresh water. Misclicked. Right, what do I want? Food. Eat the food. Spaghetti and meatballs, courtesy of the villagers. Now, somewhere abouts, I put my Safari Net launcher and Safari Nets. But I'll be damned if I can remember where. They're not in there, are they? No. Alright, this is going to be one of those episodes where I hunt around for a Safari Net for... There we go. Safari Net. We'll grab some of those. We'll make sure you are in capture mode. And I think I saw an Enderman out that corner of the compound there. So let's see if we can't catch a proper... Oh damn it, he despawned the git. Huh. Any Enderman? Oh, that is just sod's law, isn't it? That the Enderman I was waiting for. Oh, we're getting mobs spawning in there though now, so let's have a little wander across, check on my villagers. You doing alright down there, guys? But there's no bloody Enderman. Oh well, right. Well, that ruined that. Best way to have a villagers that silenced. Let's go and see if we did get anything from those mobs, whether they were there long enough. I wondered what I thought he was a supergiant zombie then. Did we get anything? No, we didn't. Now it's supposed to work with any mob, as far as I recall. Let's just turn it on and see what happens. Maybe they're going to need a... Do they have to stand on top? Do I need a range increase in them? Or is it only the ones when they're standing on top? Let's just have a look at upgrades while we're waiting, while we're letting those run for a while. Upgrades. So 1, 2, iron upgrade will give it a 2 radius, 3 radius. So 1, 2. Well, 2 would, iron would get us all the way out. I can only plenty of mob essence. What the hell is going on here? Why is this not working? You've got energy. You've got no mob. You've got no fluid because I've disconnected, or something has disconnected that. I wonder whether that was a mob blowing up. That'd be annoying if it was. Alright, let's now you've got juice. Right, try it again. I'm Mummica Jack. I've never said, do you prefer Mummica or Jack, or is Mummica, you know, just a moniker? So, yeah, oh, look at these, are so cute. Why are these not in the game proper? They'll certainly screw people up who go and stand under so it appears that I'm not getting anything out of this at all. Now I know they don't require power, so I'm going to try a couple of these iron upgrades, which should be cheap as chips. Yeah, they are. And if that doesn't work, I think we're going to have to go and try farm animals. But I'm fairly certain it used to work with hostile mobs. Monica the mom. Oh dear. Monica the mom. So mom to Jack? By any chance? Just having a guess here. Right, what the hell am I doing? Iron upgrades. I need some plastic, and I can use the bog standard plastic, can't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll do. That's nice and cheap. Iron, yep. Redstone and gold. Have I got any nuggets kicking around over here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that and that and that and that and get those, and we can stick those in and see whether that makes any bloody difference. Water's good. Yeah, so steadily going on there. For those of you, well, I don't know, I say for those of you, I'm not sure whether either of you are on the Mage server, but if you're not, we've been doing a lot of fun on that. That's been entertaining, to say the least. And we just had a version 1.2.1 released, which was not a major upgrade, but it fixed a huge bug in Britannia. Massive, well, not massive bug, it basically was spamming the console big time and using up all the memory eventually over time. So yeah, that was a bit of an issue. Let's see whether these little fellas can get me some sewage now. I mean, do Enderman poop even? Is it an Enderman thing? I honestly don't know. I've never considered the question whether Endermen poop, but it certainly doesn't look like it. Right, so in that case I need to get something a little bit more passive that definitely does poop, say a cow. Cow would be good, and I put them somewhere safe. Spawn cow. Are you in? You're in capture mode. Hello. Cow. Right, let's try the sewers with cow. It's possible. I mean, that kind of makes it a bit gross carrying around a stack of 16 and throwing them at things to teleport, but there you go. It could be that could be the case. All right, moo cows, do your stuff. I don't need a steak or anything, or the leather for that matter, really. I suppose the big question is, are they actually there long enough? Yep, look, oh yep, cows poop. So Endermen obviously don't poop, but we need 10 buckets, so we can let that run until such time as it's we've got 10 buckets of it. Yeah, I suppose we are apes as well, so maybe it's a genetic thing with ender pearls. We just want to feel the, you know, the inbuilt need to throw poop. Anyway, so that one's pretty easy to use. Now the slaughterhouse, again, I could swap out one of these, but I'll need to rewire, and that's more than I really want to do right now. Evening, Neil. How's it going? Yeah, so yeah, the slaughterhouse, we can just swap out the grinders for slaughterhouses, and that will get us the liquid meat and the pink slime. But all we're at the moment now is we're just trying to get some poop, which shouldn't take too long, and I've got plenty of mob essence, so that's not a major concern. So yeah, nearly there at 10 buckets of poop already. Does feel a bit rotten killing these cows like this, but especially seeing as I say, I'll never use the meat now. I should be getting stuff in the chest bin now as well. 54 steaks and 26 things. Something died that does fermented spider's eyes as well. I mean, maybe it's just the mini ones aren't, the mobs it doesn't recognise aren't pooping. In fact, I'm going to turn it off for a second. I don't know what you're looking at. Let's take the cow out. Go and have a check on where we are. 7052. If I go far enough away, go and grab some food and water, and then we'll go and wander over to the village compound. No junk. And what have I not eaten recently? A curry. Not eating that curry either. So if we... oh, they're spawning in there even at this distance. So yeah, that, it was 7052. I must remember that number. Oh, he's there. He really does want to get to them villagers. Look at him. Oh, go on. He'll get tired eventually, and then he'll. But he's really trying. Right, so I can see on the mini-map there's skeletons, creepers, spiders gone in, all the good stuff. So if normal mobs poop, then in theory, no, hostile mobs. There you have it. Conclusive proof. Hostile mobs don't poop. What more? See, this is educational. Right, I need to get that Enderman. Now, getting the Enderman at this time of night is actually not that difficult. Getting the Enderman and then retrieving his safari net. Where is he? He's over there somewhere. Oh, and it's a who did that? That little bugger down there, wasn't it? Right, so we've got an Enderman. It's exactly the wrong kind of Enderman. I just want a bog standard ordinary bloody Enderman. I'm not asking for much. Let's see how oh, I took the thingy out. Right, eat that, and let's go an Enderman hunting. An Enderman hunting we will go. Hello, Mr. Endermans. Why you no want to come play? We will get the Enderman if it's the last thing I bloody do. Let's just sprint across here. The only problem is with these zombies having ha 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 ha. What can I reach with? Oh, that's not good. Run. Now where are they? In there, in with the villagers. Come on. Oh, one of them's he's a red Enderman. They got angry quickly, didn't they? Alright, well, I am armoured as best I can. Where is he? Hi. That's how you deal with them. Now that just means I've got one now. I think that little fella had. Where are you? Right now, Mr. Enderman. Come over this way. I think he's stuck on the conveyor belt. Let's You coming? Is he? Oh man, this Enderman's going to get... Oh, hello, big boy. Oh, look, come inside here with me. You know, for someone who can bloody teleport, he really isn't trying very hard, is he? God damn it, come on. There, that's what we were looking for. He's a cursed Enderman. And he dropped some ender plant seeds, yay. Right, he's sorted. What did he do to me? Weakness and mining fatigue, bloody hell. I think it was one of those that teleported me all over the place. It wasn't fun, to say the least. Okay, and you go there. Right, so we've got a full-blown, full-sized Enderman. Because what I was hoping to get is... with the mini Enderman, you drop Ender Pearls, period. And... in fact, I'd better turn you off. And we'll stick the full-size Enderman in. Where are you? There. Turn that on for a bit. What I'm hoping to see is some of these weird Endermen, like the cursed Enderman and stuff, because they drop some weird stuff, and one of the things they drop is glistening melon. And I certainly, when I did this on Magic Farm, we got the full mixture of special mobs, so but these look to be just bog standard Endermen, so maybe they've fixed that element. Oh well, let's go and check on my poop. Alright, poop's full, so we can grab that. I can grab all of this stuff, and we can get these pipes out, and I'm done with the poopinator. That's one of the things that actually, it's a little bit, only a little bit, but it is a little bit annoying with these hardcore quest mods, is sometimes the quests involve making something, whatever it may be, and in real terms you would never make it, you know, would you? You wouldn't need it. It's unnecessary. So you're making something for the sheer hell of it, really. And thank you. Oh bugger, what have I got? Tell you what, get rid of the poopinator. Do they not stack? That's a bit crap. Okay, and we will grab that, so I should have pretty much everything. Right, let's go and submit that portion of the quest, shall we? And yeah, so you do sometimes end up just building things just for the hell of it, for the hell of doing one quest, and that can be a little annoying, to say the least, really. There. Okay, where's my... Give me a pipe. Give me a poop tank. There. Give me a servo there. Give me a quest book. Give me an A. Open, bang, select, plonk, and where are you? Bang. So that should be the poop quest done. So then we just got to get the other element. Let's just check that. That should be poop 100% complete. So sludge, pink slime and meat. Oh. And we'll have that back off. And we'll pick that up and put it back down again, just so it's not bound to that for now. Thank you. These hoppers are always so helpful. Okay, so got that one now. Liquid meat is going to need some more of these, which, wherever it's gone, which is more in-bar work. Now, to really stand a chance of completing it in any kind of speed, what I would probably need to do, think this through. Think this through, John. Think it through. Again, I could position them here, but how do I, then I've got to get the power up. And the power is underneath. I suppose the other way is just bring it right up, and but then you've got to get the liquids. Oh man. How would I go about doing this without wrecking this completely? The liquid meat is going to do me two. It's going to do pink slime and liquid meat, and then it is just the sewage. Now I know what I want to do with that one. That's, in fact, let's go and tackle that. Sod it, because liquid meat is going to take a while. And let me put these away. Don't need those for a while. What I do need is none of that. None of that. Probably will. Yeah, I will need those, won't I? Let me have a look. Right, so we should have a planter. Planter? Yeah, we have a planter. We should have a harvester. I don't need a rancher, don't need a breeder, don't need a chronotyper. Fruit picker and auto anvil, completely unnecessary. I need that and probably more. And well, sometimes, yeah, I mean, it's like using the sewer would be beneficial if we were using it at the stage where food was a real issue. And let me swap that out. And you know, you're wanting to use it as fertilizer to fertilize your crops to make more food, to yada yada. But the reality is, you know, at this stage, especially at this stage in the quest book, we are a long way away from. Better not blown up my pipe. I'll be upset if he's blown up my pipe. I need to take this lot out as well. I'll never use that now. Yeah, so if this kind of stuff was brought in earlier, pipe's intact, good. Then certain things like the planter, the harvester, sludge boilers. You know, the sludge boiler is immensely useful, but because they're using these things, which mean you're much further down the line, you're coming up with different solutions which don't always work quite the same. So I need to get some more of these, which need some more of that. Have I got any? Have I got any hardened glass? Of course I haven't. So let's get some hardened glass cooking. I've got obsidian coming over here. Plenty of it. I'll just take 32's worth, I think. Yeah, so you know, sometimes the quest lines don't always, just in my opinion, follow a logical or, well, sensible order. You know, they've kind of missed an opportunity really with them to do things. That's about as intelligent as you get to do things. I mean, I think Agrarian Skies. How you doing, Janice? I'm fine. Just rambling on about crap. I think Agrarian Skies was an example of a really good mod pack, because for the most part, the progression was natural. Everything, you know, you got to a certain point, then you did such and such a thing, and then, you know, a bit further on, you maybe started with your basic AE system, and so I think in terms of the quest progression, they did really well. I think where the Agrarian Skies quests did not do quite so well was in sheer grindiness of some of the quests. I need lead, don't I? So I mean, you know, the classic example, and everybody knows my opinion on the octuple compressed cobblestone quest. You know, it was horrendous. It was probably one of the worst things I've ever had to do. And no, not that. There we go. So yeah, I mean, things like that, you know, possibly a little bit too much. I mean, to be fair, I once that triple complex, sorry, the octuple compressed cobblestone quest was only possible because I got the healing axe. You know, without that, you know, I was playing what, an hour, 2 hours at a time, 3 hours at a time, and making 0.5% progress to it. And oh god, the 8 magnets! Don't talk to me about the 8 bloody magnets. But certainly the one, you know, that cobblestone quest was only possible to do because I got the healing axe, and I could more or less go. I set myself a little AFK room. It was perfectly safe. Nothing could spawn there. I locked myself in it at night, held the healing axe, and just left it AFK overnight while I slept. And it still took about 4 days with 250 igneous extruders. Right, what did I need to? What was making? I was making some of those, wasn't I? And I needed electrum. Was it? It was. Of course, it was electrum because I only got 8 of those. Right. So let's get some of those done anyway. That's 24. I'm going to need some more electrum. Gold. Silver. My only regret is that I only have one induction for a smelter. But get that electrum going. So yeah, I mean, but I thought Agrarian Skies was a brilliant package in most respects. It was just some of them things were, you know, not so hot. And I actually am looking forward to seeing what Jaded does with the 1.7 Agrarian Skies when that comes along. As long as Magic Farm 3, that's the one I really want. So if you listen to this, Jaded, which I would say would be highly conceited of me to expect that, but if you listen, finish Magic Farm 3. I'm waiting for it. Right, while that's cooking, Now, for the guys who have only just joined, I'm just gonna go over here quickly, or only just been joined for a while anyway, you know. So I started off, if you recall from the last episode, I started the train track. This now goes 160 blocks away from... Bloody hell, look at that tower from there. I never looked at it from that angle. Yeah, we're now 160 blocks away from the city, and I've laid track all the way to there as well. So we're getting there with the subway station. Yeah, I mean, Crafting Paradise, on the other hand, has been interesting in some respects, but at the moment I've hit the point where we are having to grind for biome research, and obviously you'll see on what is it? Is it Mondays? Monday or Tuesdays? Tuesdays Crafting Paradise. I raised the question how to handle it, because we've done the research on all the main key biomes in the game, and we've built the planet constructor, and we've now built the planet deconstructor, and I destroyed the planet, not blew it up. I mean, that sounds very dramatic. I destroyed the planet at the end of that episode, and we now wants me to research all of the biomes, of plenty biomes, which is about 20 minutes or so of gameplay for every single biome, assuming I've got the memory cells, the spatial discs. Now, needless to say, I don't really want to sit there and just wander around biomes for half an hour every week, largely doing nothing else, because that kind of would be more than a little bit tedious. To say, you know, being fair to ourselves. How are you doing? Are you nearly there? Are you nearly there? So I'm kind of hoofer doofer. Oh, I talk about all sorts of, yeah. That's definitely one of my phrases. You can't beat a good hoofer doofer. Right, so what do I need? I need to whack these in here, and I need to go grab some redstone, and I need 2 redstone for every one I'm sticking in. I didn't really quite want that much though. Bonk, bonk. Water's about 50%. We're alright at the moment. So if I've got 64 in there, then I need 2 stacks of redstone, don't I? So that's almost a stack. That's almost a stack. That's 2 stacks. Brilliant. Oh, right, let that run. What's that doing? That's done. How you got on? Alright, 16 more hardened glass. I will not make that into conduits though, because that would be more than a little bit silly, to say the least. And hoofer doofers and all that kind of thing. Right, so Electrum and Imbar, and the lead can go up there. So Duma Filchi. Oh, I've never heard of Duma Filchi. I have, so I mean, Hoover Doofer's one, Ujimaflop is another one, Whatsimajig obviously is a fairly common one, Thingamabob. It's just a sign of someone who can't remember what the hell things are called, really, you know. It's one of them. In you go. I'll have those. Yeah, so yeah, there's some good, I mean, as I say, Crafting Paradise is good. Material Energy Cubed, I've been going up. Flitchy, not Filchy. I was going to say that's very close to Felchy, but which would be very rude. Radio voice? I haven't got a bloody radio voice. I'm just me. Have I got a radio voice? maybe. Thanks for tuning in. You've reached Sid FM. What my how? It's confusing me now. I'm completely forgetting what the hell I'm doing. Apart from making conduits and stuff. It's the voice I was given. I didn't get any choice. Deep and resonant. Well, yeah, that's natural. I mean, you know, everybody eventually gets a deep voice. Well, unless you're really unfortunate. I've heard a few people who have been actually unfortunate in the deep voice stakes. Okay, right. I need to get rid of the night so I can get outside and do some digging. Radio voice. Well, there you go. I'm going to bloody apply to be a radio broadcaster now. Now you've got me thinking about of Nicey and Smashy from the Fast Show with Harry Enfield. Oh man, that's not good. Right, so I could do with some of you guys just going away and dying a bit. Especially that bugger on the Gast. I'm not allowed to say bugger on radio, am I? Hi! Oh, what we got out there? We got an ender creeper running around, being a pain. Bunch of spiders, skeletons. See, this is the only problem with making it look pretty. I put all these nice trees in. And what do? The skeletons go and shelter under them. Over there somewhere, kind of that direction. And I can't quite see him. Right, so let's... Them bloody... I want to call them Al-Qaeda creepers because they're bloody suicide bombers. Right, Mr. Skeleton. If you like my damn tree so much... Hi. Oh, you're a big one. But not so tough. Get dead. I hate those ghasts. I've had them drop some bloody serious crap on my head in this game. Oh. So this ender quarry is completely gone foobar on me. Great. It's just doing nothing. Oh well, we'll deal with that later. Al-Qaeda creepers are doing their thing over there. Well, what I'm wanting to do is probably over here somewhere. I wonder whether those oh crap. That'll teach me. I didn't change my camel pack before I came out, and you know that bit where I mentioned I need to refresh the camel packs in my golden bag? I didn't do that either. Right. I must do that automatic camel pack thing at some point. I mean, that's not bad, but you know, let's get back out there. Right. So what I am thinking is over here. Let's get the old super shovel. And go underneath until we get to here. So I need to bring my power out this way. Hup. And then probably stuff. Actually, maybe I should have filled that back in as I was going. Bugger. Bugger. Gravity. Why you have to be so awkward? Right. Hang on, jetpack back out. So then we can get a tree farm area a little bit further away. About here. No, they usually the Ender Quarry will do that. Most of the stuff over there is fine. If the barrier breaks, it will. If the barrier, the boundary. That's the word they use. If the boundary is incorrect, it will tell us. So it is fairly good like that. God, this shovel. Again, I'm not overly bothered about the finesse of this. It just has to work. So that gives us that, and then we can bring the power all the way over. And I can fill this back in with some good old dirt. Right, get my old jetpack out. Oh, helps if you put it on and not hold it. That'd be like someone parachuting going, I should be fine, I'm holding it. Just before they go thud. Yeah, so then we're going to have, let's have a look, we're going to have the planter, we'll go here like that. I'm going to need to make an upgrade for it. What's the time? We've got plenty of time. Let's just go and get that. Iron will give me a 2 radius thing. Planter is 3x3 with a 2 radius increase. Those are one of those iron, actually, yeah. I've got them in there, haven't I? Iron thingy. And rubber saplings. So the thing I tend to be suffering with at the moment is the rubber, if you'll pardon the fairly unfortunate connotation of that statement there. Thing I'm suffering at the moment with is spiced leaf. Rubber tree saplings. I always do that. I've been doing that all day. Every single time I bloody go in a chest to get something, I put it in the chest at the bottom. And I don't know why. I really don't. So you can go like that. In fact, flying the only way to get around. You can go like that. The power will go, well, that can just go head up the side like so. So you've got juice, you've got that. So if we fly back up here, oh, better light it up as well. What's my water like? It's all right. Just to stop any unpleasant surprises mugging me when I come out. Right, so if I give you those and then start breaking this should be a 5x5 when it's finished. Well, obviously. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. What did you pick up then? Oh, pick up the rubber sapling. Thank you. So that will be the planter. I can't remember where the hell that. Go away. We probably need to bring that down as well. I'm not keen on avocados anyway, so it's not a problem. And oh, let me get some water in me. So if I come just stick it there, that should do the trick. So that should be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, 6x6 is it? Better get back in because it's getting late and we'll have them trees down. Try and get some more rubber saplings. So I want to get away from this manual affair that I've got going on the roof here and kind of automate it, but what I need to do is get that running and then we'll get the old stuff there. The old stuff and things and what's my jig and doohickeys. There's a new one for you. Oh man. And I don't want bloody rhubarb. I don't even like rhubarb. Let's get these out. And once I've let that run a bit and got enough saplings to pop in there, then I'll dig back down in, give it some more saplings. We'll get the harvester set up and also some kind of access, and that will give us well, it'll obviously give us rubber, it'll give us wood. Oh lovely, levelled. I'm comfortable with it now, which is always nice. Well, you hate to be uncomfortable with your axe or whatever. I mean, a lumberjack, and you're just not comfortable with it. Maybe you think it's telling people stories behind your back, or right. Got anything else I can chuck away because I'm running out of room still? No, but I have got that. Blunk, blunk, oh, blunk, blunk, blunk. Get rid of you. Right, what else we got? We got these need breaking. So that's separated those, and we're just picking up rubber tree saplings now. So yeah, there we go, we got our first tree grown. Lovely. So once I know the exact parameters of that, we'll get the harvester down and then we can start linking it into. Oh, God, that's good vodka. A bit watery now because the ice has melted, but still hits the spot. Right. You going to give me any more saplings? Yeah, there's one over there, I can see it. So yeah, so that should give us, let me get this right, that should give me the sludge, which we can use for the quest, and then eventually once the sludge has gone we can put a sludge boiler in and the world will be happy, or at least this little bit of it will anyway. I can't claim for the whole world, that might be a little bit conceited there. So that needs things. I'm just going to head down to sleep, I think, now, and get rid of the mobs. Change out my camel pack. And I'll grab some food on the way up. Oh. So, has everybody had a good weekend anyway? Because obviously I asked that question earlier, but I think only Neo was on at the time, so everybody was Neo. Have you had a good weekend? Well, it's been pretty good. It's been a little bit fun, especially when Chris breaks servers. I don't know whether Chris is watching. I haven't seen his name pop up, but yeah, it was an innocent enough breakage. It wasn't a malicious breakage. It was just one of those intermod bugs. Oh, delighted meal. Oh, I'm actually not hungry yet though. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Can't get rid of you. You can go in there then, sod it. What can I get rid of that I don't need on me? I don't need that. I sure as hell don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need the bone. I definitely don't need the redstone. Another mystery safari now. I must go and have a bash at those at some point. Right, so we've got Mr. Creeper over there. Oh, no, he's despawned. We've got Skelly over this way. So let's just go and deal with paddling boy here. And a creeper as well. Lovely. I'm only doing this because I want to level up this cleaver to the point where I can actually start putting some modifiers on it. And at the moment I have got 150 XP of 800, so I've got a while to go. Right, grab these. And let's head down here and get this finished. Right. So, back from Cornwall. Lots of Cornish cream, lots of whipped cream there. Right. Get me in. So you can have some more of those. I'll just use that to get back out again and see exactly where. Oh my god, stop it, shovel. I'll take those out just to make sure there's no. We'll go this way a little bit. So it's 3, 6 by 3, 6, 7. So my guess is if I were to put some dirt, yeah, I thought as much. So maybe our access should be from here. I say I'm not doing anything uber fancy with this. This is just going to be functional under the ground. Yes, I did notice. I did fix it. It was entertaining to say the least. It was one of those problems that was solved by the simple application of MCEdit and go and delete the offending block, because it was a slab furnace with what's the word? Slab furnace with a lava crystal from Blood Magic in it, and apparently they don't work. There you go. You can plant another sapling there. So we need to go and bring item duct out the back. We're going to need a fluid duct out the side. We're going to probably need to put on for a while before I dehydrate to death. And then we can, let's have a look here. How do I want to do this? So bring the fluid duct down. We're going to put the item duct now. The item duct's a funny one because what I want to do is I didn't bring enough bloody conduit. I put some away, didn't I? This is not necessary. I just it offends me when you get all these. Did I have any in my bag? I did. Good. You know when you go around and you've got it joining in every single bloody point it can do. That is a little bit annoying. So I want an item duct in there. Now, have I got those servos? That's the next question. I have. So that is going to be there. That is going to be whitelist rubber saplings. You can have that one. Right, what do I need? What do I need? I'm going to need something to actually stick the wood and the rubber in, aren't I? So let's get out of here and go and grab some stuff. Oh, you need an upgrade as well, of course. Idle 5 ticks, blah blah blah. I should have. Oh, it has attempted. It's done one there. Yeah, basically it's failed because there's nowhere to actually put the output from it. So that's easily fixed. Grab some wood. Chests. I had a big pile of chests somewhere. Not a problem. We'll make some more. Seeing as right, I want one. 2. 1, 2, and I'll use this jungle wood. So that should be all right. And then the other thing I need is, have I got the tank on me? My little tank? I put a tank somewhere. That only holds. Let's upgrade that. Jesus Christ, my inventory. Bunk. There we go. Time is getting on, so we better get a move on. Whee! Plop. So you can go down there. We've got our first bit of sludge. You are there. So what I need to do then is go and bring this. I probably need to put my camel pack on actually. should be good to go. The one thing I can never remember with these things is whether you need. It's getting dark. Let's go sleep. We'll have a look at that after we've slept the morning off. I've slept the night off, I should say. Right. Before anything unpleasant comes to get us. Yeah, I've forgotten about watering cans. I shouldn't have forgotten about watering cans, but I did. Bloody hell, I thought something. I sort of, out of the corner of my eye, I just thought I saw something then. It was like, ah. Okay. You doing your thing. You doing your thing. You, on the other hand, are still stalled. I'm fairly certain you are going to need a servo then. Oh no, you don't. I think you just need wrenching into output mode. So with a bit of luck, in a moment. Alright, we got 16 barrels of sludge, that's already sorted. So we'll lock that to wood. I wonder if I pop you there, what are you going to get? No, wood. Jungle wood, no, right? There is no jungle. No, there's no jungle wood. Got rubber wood. So where? No, there's no. Look, where the hell is that getting that jungle wood from? Over here. No, 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 no. He's got an iron. What the hell? What? You know what? I have got absolutely no idea what just happened there. How can that harvest something from all the way over there? Well, that is bizarre. And you are stuffed with raw rubber. That's because you should be getting raw rubber and not bloody jungle wood. Bloody machines. Come on. Work it out. Lock it. And we'll just, for a really glamorous access port there, we'll stick a lump of cobble on it. Jungle sapling. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. And that. Right. That's locked to that, that's locked to that. let me plump you down there. In fact, no, let me just grab. Jesus, my inventory is worse than usual, believe it or not. Just plop that there for a second, and let's make a chest, which we will place there. And hopefully everything that goes in the chest will be correct, or rather not correct, you know, that everything right will go in there, and this will just be those random bits of crap that it's somehow managed to pick up. I honestly do not know how that has actually managed to run that through. Now the only thing in there now should be raw rubber, and that should just be happily ticking away. Jungle saplings. This is really bizarre. Bloody jungle saplings of all things. Oh, now we're no longer stuffed. The chest has sorted the problem, and now we can forget about it. Right, let's go and hand in the sludge. What time are we at? Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to end on with, and then I can worry about getting the slaughterhouse set up. Now the pink slime is going to be the worst bit, without a doubt. So yeah, that is going to be entertaining, I think is the word, because pink slime, it's the same as meat. The meat will be done in no time at all. So let's select task, bang, let me get you and pop you on there and wrench you over. And that should be, with a degree of luck, yep, 50% there. So we've got that to do, which is probably the biggest bit. The other thing we've got to do just to complete all the quests is we need to do kitty cat, doggy and an os, and then we've completed this tree. I think they're all done. Now in terms of, for me, for completion point of view, I need to complete this, so we need to be able to take this. I could do this all day. I just love jumping in this mic. It's especially fun at night when the spiders try and race you. But yeah, so I've got this to complete to the city, which is 160 blocks left to do, I think I said. And then that will be done. I need to secure the base of that tower over at the city. Oh, here we go. Right. If I oh Jesus Christ, my inventory is so bad. Let me just put these back in. Turn the F7 off, so you can see, oh, not the F8. You can see how close we are to the city. We're, you know, spitting distance really. And but the thing with the city is, or the thing that's going against the city for us, you can also see the mess I've made of it. SDX for the win, as I will say. So there's quite a lot of holes in most of the buildings around here now. Very well, in fact, you know, I'm absolutely 100% certain there are no spawners in these buildings because I've blown them all up. that desk somehow managed to survive, and you know, the world should be happy enough with that. Take hover mode off. But yeah, so I do need to, I'm like coming to the base of this tower and then secure the entrance in to that, and we should be good. I don't know whether I've got any. There we go, spare camel pack. Stick that in the end of the chest to clean up later, and a bit of food over here and stuff, but of course I can't use that anymore because it's a pain. So but the city's not so bad. It's largely tamed now. I've let's see, I've blown that one up, I've blown that one up, that one up, that one up, that one, that one, that one, that one. If you let me just try and jump up here. That one over there, that one, and that one. I think that's the extent of my blowing up. I have also used the micro TNT on that one. So yeah, it was it's fun SDXing these towers. You do get a few nice bits. Like I've got a few heart canisters. I'm sure there are absolute bucket loads more to be had out there. And every now and again it's just nice to, oh, and I've blown that one up as well, forgot about that. You can tell, and of course of all the industrial buildings I've kind of blown the crap out of. So that one, this one down here has actually got an Enderman spawner in the bottom, and I did play around before I got the auto spawner with the idea of using that to make a spawner, but I don't think we really need it now. And obviously you can see I've also lit up quite a lot of the area there, so see whether I can make this shot. Yay! Oh, he got away that time. Can we do it? Yeah, and it was a tough one. 3 hits. Anyway, so on that note, oh, these do like challenging me. Oh, that was so close. Oh, what's happening, Mum? He's shot and I can't see him. No, I missed him that time. There you go. Dead skeleton. Anyways, as I was saying, it's been a long day. I have work in the morning, unfortunately. One of those horrible things that we have to do. So this garden never really got used the way I envisaged it. But a bit of tea maybe, or some rice for somebody. The plan was there. But yeah, and I'm going to probably call it a night on this this stream, and oh, way overshot like, well, and now he's despawned. So until next time, thank you all for watching, guys, and hopefully by next week we'll have that little bit of a run. In fact, that more or less runs straight into this tower, doesn't it? So I might be better off coming into this tower and coming up. I don't know. Maybe do a bit of refurb job on the thing, a bit of grand designs, maybe a bit of DIY SOS, maybe maybe not. Damn it. Yeah, so until next time, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.